So Second John, this is really short. You're going to read it or and think, did I get all of that? Yeah, it's just one chapter and there's only 13 verses in it. It's really brief. It's more like a note than it is a letter. Um, there's not a whole lot of new here, frankly, other than the salutation or the greeting, excuse me, is really interesting. It's to the elder to the elect lady and her children. Lady here is Kyria, which is the feminine version of Lord. And in other words, what's going on here is the author is addressing this very brief letter to the church and using feminine imagery for the church. In English, we don't exactly have masculine and feminine words, but in that's actually unusual. In most languages, modern and ancient, they have a feminine version and a masculine version of words, and some words are masculine and some are feminine. Um, and, and and this one is clearly feminine. And so it's addressing the church as a lady. That's what it says, as a lady, as a Kyria, as a person. And that's interesting because most of the time when we think of the church, we think of it as sort of this institution, right? But the implication here is that God does not treat the church as an institution, but rather as a person, as a beloved person, and a person whom God loves, not an institution which God manages. And there's an interesting dichotomy there, and a lot to sort of sift through what that imagery brings up for us. This idea of femininity and motherhood. Um, the church is tender and strong. Those images of a good mother. Eh, that's kind of what we're getting in here. The church, then, if it's like a mother, gives faith, passes on faith, and nurtures it, much like a mom would in her household. So, really brief, interesting, but good to read nonetheless.